Hello everybody, we got the new Traxxas TRX-4 here from Traxxas. I got my blade, I got my side cutter. I'm not sure what to expect, so I'm just going to tear into this as fast as I can. And we'll get this unpacked here and see what we got. Manual and not sure what that is. Shock tower, body post, something, couple of tools, body clips, doesn't matter. And got the radio over here. Do not drop. Oh, yep, it's right here. Okay. So, silver, red. Got the dot here for silver. Good enough. Pretty good box. Okay, here's the truck. Awesome size. It feels quite big actually. It feels bigger than an Axial SCX-10 too. It's probably because it's 12.8 inches long rather than 12.3. I actually like that. I think it's pretty cool. You got the 3-position switch for diffs and I'm not sure. It could be. I think it's diffs. This could be. I think this is the center transmission, and the rest is your trims and steering. All good. Wow, this is a heavy body actually. It feels quite heavy. Let's see here. It's got this plastic wrap over the headlights here. Very nice plastic grille, lenses. We got the inner fenders here. Very strong, very strongly mounted inner fenders. They're supported by this plastic brace. They're supported by this plastic brace here. We got the mirrors, the cage. It's very well secured to the body. We got jerry cans, 2mm Allen key bolt there. Would unbolt them, take them off. And this got here, this jack has a bolt there that you can use a 1.5, it looks like Allen key. It's got these actual lenses on the inside, and Traxxas will release aftermarket lights to put those, doesn't have the lights, but the LEDs will be available later on. So very heavy body actually, but very good looking. Oh my god, it's very good looking. I'll just set this over here. Okay, here's the truck itself. Let's get rid of this paper here. We'll read it later. Chassis rails. A little bit thicker than Axials. 4mm links. This drive shaft is straight because the diff is offset. This one's in the middle, but it's still straight. 4mm links, we said that. Portal axles. Let's see how smooth the shocks are, because one thing that we do with axial vehicles, we put Traxxas shocks on them. So Traxxas created this coilover shock especially for this truck, and they say it's smooth, so I'm going to try it out here. Oh wow, that is very smooth. Like it's very smooth. That air you heard is the air out of the tire. The shock itself, it's just so smooth. Very nice. I got the speed control. It's got 5 different settings. We got the servo for shifting the transmission. Motor sits pretty low. This arch here, the way the chassis goes, is a bigger arch than an axial chassis. So this portion of the chassis that goes up at a steeper angle than an axial chassis does, which means that the axle has more room to go up and down here. Panhard. Let's see if it's got bump steer. Not really. It doesn't have bump steer. It's pretty good. Good angles. I'm sure we can improve on that. This is pretty cool, this ground clearance here. It's like huge ground clearance with this massive C-hub with the portal axles here. This insert where the bumper goes in, quite wide. and this is no longer a square post. Like it's the first time the vehicle comes out, but compared to Axial's got a square post. Sorry, this has a square post, Axial has a round post. So this bumper does not want to move. Very solid rear bumper as well. This is very nice. Axial never had these adjustable length rear body posts. We always had to like do something, cut something. They never released a proper rear body mount. This thing is a proper body mount. You can cut it shorter. You can raise it up to run a hatchback body. Obviously super strong. This insert here is it's about 4 times the size of an Axial truck, so it is not weak. These sliders are so nice. Everything's really nice. It seems to have about a 40-60 split between front and rear. This is very nice skid plate here. You're not going to get hung up. It's curved up. Well, we'll try it out soon. It looks very good. I'm sure there's going to be tons of aftermarket parts for this. Metal gear steering servo. It has a plastic arm. That needs to be upgraded to metal right away. And battery is mounted in the center. Pretty good. Actually, it's got if you want to run a full-size battery, you're a little bit higher center of mass here. But if you choose to run like maybe a 2000 or a 2200, it will sit lower. This is recessed in if you run a small footprint battery. Pretty cool the way that's done. Very nice. Okay, so here it is. Traxxas TRX-4 unboxed at Seb's RC shop. It looks very, very nice.